We are staying on top of breaking news right now out of Hernando County. All of this as evacuations are happening following the discovery of what deputies say is a World War II-era bomb.
So this was found near the flight path and helicopter drives at the Airport Industrial Park about 2 hours ago. This was in an area that was used by the military for training. We're so glad you're here with us at 5:30 on 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Frank Wiley, and right now the Citrus County Bomb Squad and MacDill Air Force Base investigating that old bomb that we're talking about.
10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst is in the area right now being pushed back, Chris, for safety. And you're told construction workers found this.
Yeah, that's right, Courtney and Frank. Quite the find by those construction crews today in Hernando County. They're actually building a technical college here at the Brooksfield Airport Industrial Park. It's a place where many businesses have now located next to the airport here in Hernando County. They're trying to develop a workforce for all of these aviation-related businesses that have cropped up over the last 10 years or so. Now, the Citrus County Bomb Squad just did arrive on scene about 5 minutes ago. They have already departed here from a staging area near the airport right to where the suspected bomb was found. Deputies believe that bomb is an old Mark 65, about 1,000-pound bomb, and it's actually not uncommon for military ordnance to be found by construction crews here in Hernando. Back in World War II, this is where a lot of bombers did training missions all throughout Florida, bombers like the B-17 and B-24. Now, because it's a 1,000-pound bomb, that's a pretty big blast radius if it were to go off, and that's why Sheriff Al Ninhai says they had to evacuate a couple dozen businesses here in more than a half-mile radius.
Pretty much everything south of Spring Hill Drive between California Street and US 41 has definitely been evacuated. About a half a mile in each direction, or maybe a little bit more than that, we pretty much evacuated, even though that probably is a little bit further than we have to. If it does happen to explode, as it dries out and gets in the sun, we certainly don't want a piece of shrapnel, hitting anybody, so we want to get everybody a safe distance away.
Now, even though there is a lot of military ordnance that have been found over the years here in Hernando County by different construction crews, the sheriff says this is probably the largest bomb that he has ever come across in his 12 years as sheriff. So he actually said it looks very corroded, Courtney and Frank, almost like an old water tank. It doesn't have any of the paint still on it that could identify whether or not it's inert or that it is, in fact, this high explosive Mark 65. It would have yellow paint on it. The fins, actually, that normally are on these kinds of bombs have already corroded away, the sheriff says. So those construction crews found it. The Bomb Squad here from Citrus County is now at it, and they will be spending the next few hours here now trying to see whether or not it is, in fact, live munitions. We will give you any updates as soon as we hear them. For now, though, reporting live in Hernando County, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.